like I told those guys, this was still a learning moment here. And sometimes it's better to win and learn than it is to lose at the end of the day. But I did like the grit to continue to keep playing and come out with the win. So excited by that, and just it being actually a team effort. So happy.
What's the biggest thing you took from this? Was it, you mentioned just the grit playing? Was it that, or making shots down the stretch, or what was the things that you can really draw the biggest positives from drawing?
Well, the first thing, like I was challenging, was Alan Herndon, in the sense of being more assertive. For him and HD to be out on the floor at the same time, he just can't come away from games only taking 8 shots. I think he has to be a double-digit shooter, along with H and JJ. Those guys. I thought him being assertive tonight helps us long term. If I'm a team getting ready for us, yes, Hayden Dalton can go off and get 30 plus. Justin James can go get 30 plus. Herndon, yeah, he's gonna have a solid day, at 12, or 8 or 10. But for him to go out there and get 32 helps us going forward because it's in him, and it allows us to stretch the defense even more. And like I was telling the radio crew out there, yeah, we're going to run into some teams that take advantage of us a little bit in the post because of the physicality, but that's how we have to take advantage of them on the end with our skill set between H and Al and the ability to make shots.
How do you feel the defense came out after the DU game? Did you like how they played, or?
I thought our energy was tremendous to start the game. We call them kills. We started off with, I think, a couple kills to start, and we built, like, I think, a 10-point lead. But the part of growth, again, is not getting comfortable when you do take a lead, and I thought we had some of that tonight. And I thought actually down the stretch, especially in the second overtime, I thought we were really good. But throughout the game, I thought we made some mental mistakes on the defensive end of the floor. When we were in our zone defense and rotated to a non-shooter to allow a shooter to take the shot. And in most cases, you're saying let the non-shooter beat you than the guy that's shooting 50-something%, from the three-point line. So we had some mental mistakes here and there, but again, learnable, teachable, and really good to be able to teach it after a win.
You talk about your skill set. What does it say about your big-time guys to step up 3 double-doubles between Al, HD, and JJ?
Well, again, I mean, those 3, and I know Alex didn't really have a good night, but just from a veteran guy, actually him and Lou. But those 3 for us should be consistently doing things of that nature. Now, the number of points can fluctuate between the 3 of them, but to be able to go out there and those 3 play well, we got a chance to win, And then what it does, again, allows the other guys opportunities because of what they're doing. So if you're spacing the floor, it gives Lou an opportunity to put the ball on the floor and drive it now because guys are so nervous about the three-point shot. And it spaces the floor with Alex. I mean, he got off 9 of them. I don't expect too many times that he's going to go 1 for whatever from the three-point line. But those 3 guys have to be good for us to be successful long term.
You talked for a while about wanting Al to be a little more aggressive on offense. Did you know that the ceiling was that high? I don't think he'd ever had 20 points before tonight. 32.
Well, again, it's been a long, drawn-out process with him. Because the skill set has always been there. The assertiveness, it just hasn't. But again, sometimes as a coach, I mean, I just called him out. Because I just expected more. And I can care less about this game. I'm thinking long term for our success as a team, that he's going to have to be able to be. Again, I don't care about the makes and the misses, but he has to be willing to attempt it. And when he's willing to attempt it, it allows everything else to open up. Again, the assertive by HD is great. Assertive by JJ is great. Actually, the assertive by Lou is great. Al just needed to be more assertive, and this was a good opportunity for him tonight. I'm glad that it happened in a successful way because now he understands it's capable. He can do it. Now the drawback with him is he'll do that and then revert back. So it's our job as a staff to continue to challenge him to be assertive. Again, like I always tell him, and I tell our guys, I don't care about the makes and the misses. I care about it being right. You know, is that a good shot? You know, I don't care about it if it goes in or not. Is that what we're looking for as a team? And for him, he has to be assertive for us to be good long term.
You mentioned, you know, you said you talked about being assertive with him for a while, but you said you called him out. Was it before this game? Was it during the
After the film of the Denver game. After the Denver game, well, to be honest with you, a lot of people got called out. He just happened to be one of them. But he got called out because of, you know, most times you call people out because of your defense. I called him out because of his offense. You know, we needed him to be assertive on the offensive end of the floor. Like you can even look at the stat line against Denver. I mean, he had a solid game, but that wasn't enough, you know, for us to be successful. But you know, and everybody else pretty much got called out on defense. You know, so it was equal now. Everybody got a little bit. You know, I don't nobody's special. You know, everybody gets it. Yeah.
Free throws tonight, I think 12 was just a rough night, or what has to change going forward?
Well, I blame myself. Actually, I told the staff we're not shooting enough free throws in practice. You know. So you try to crunch so much stuff into practice, and sometimes you forget some things. And I think by the wayside free throws, because I'm a very optimistic guy. I just think we're a good shooting basketball team. And I think we're a good free throw shooting team. Like Lou is a 79, 80% free throw shooter. And he didn't shoot it well. I know Al is right around 66, but, you know, still climbing. But we got to find some time within practice to get up more free throws.
You didn't see much of Redding other than you started the game and then, you know, not that Cody didn't play well, but was that more of a coach's decision not to play him much, or was he hurt, or what was going on there?
Something happened at half. Something happened at half that he couldn't. He was doing something with doctors or trainers that I don't even think he was out there on the floor when the game started the second half. So we went with Cody, and I don't even know if Lance ever came and said something in my ear about he was ready to go. I just thought from that point, to be honest with you, I thought Cody was playing well. And what I tell our guys at the end of the day, again, you know, I'm a coach that coached by feel. You know, if a guy's playing well, what's the reason to take him out? Unless he's tired. And I didn't think he got tired. I thought there was enough timeouts in between, and he just kept playing.
But you're not sure what the
I haven't heard if what else is going on. So, I mean, I don't think it wasn't anything serious, but it was just something that they needed to look at.
Coach, going forward, you know, obviously a pretty big game at, you know, Final Four team. Just how do you build on this one?
I'm sorry.
How do you kind of build on this win going into that one?
Well, you know, I think at the end of the day was, you know, human nature is South Carolina. Like, I don't know if I have to say too many words for our guys to be ready. Like, they're playing against South Carolina. That's just the nature of the beast. But at the same time, I think there's an excitement level, you know, for our guys traveling and looking at it as an opportunity. And like I told them, I expressed the relationship between their staff and our staff. And I said, no different, you know, they're probably thinking the same way. You know, it's family, it's friends. But when the ball goes up, we're enemies, you know, at the end of the day. And then when the game over, we become friends again and family again. You know, I don't know if you could say family again, but you know, it's family. But yeah.